All right, I'm gonna make a quick video. Last day of finals for today for me. So I'm gonna make a quick video for New York sessions here. Ultimately, the biggest thing for today is the Trump speech. Also with the delay of the tax bill that was talked about already. There's a delay till January, from what I heard. So you can see USD Jpy is struggling here at the 113.2, 113.1 range. Now we'll run down to the 30-minute chart here. So ultimately, we'll probably be looking at a range of 113.0, 113.3. Bank of Japan is releasing their interest rate and monetary policy meeting tonight. I won't be able to give a final prediction on it, but I will give a prediction before I go to my finals tonight. So be prepared for that. But we are looking at a range of 113.0, 113.3 here. Probably throughout the day, unless something good happens for the U.S., then they'll probably try and shoot for 113.5, 113.6. Okay. Going with gold. Gold's going back up. Gold's been pretty strong. Like I said, I'm following the daily chart. I'm looking for a price at the 1270. If it breaks 1270, I'll try to shoot for 1280. But other than that, looking for the 1270 price. It probably won't get there till probably tomorrow or later on tonight. Depends on how many buyers are going to get into it. But it's been slowly been creeping around 1260, 1265 range. So I'm trying to give you guys a mid-range price to follow, in case if there's retracements, which there always is. Euro by far is pretty strong. Like I said, on the daily chart, it is pretty strong. Like I said, we're looking for 119. Like I said yesterday, it's not that far away from 119. If it breaks that, we're looking for 119.5. It's all because what Euro has been providing for themselves. The economy is strong. Nothing bad for their economic indicators so far this week. So they're a lot stronger than the pound. Okay, let me. We go to Gbp USD. Gbp is probably going to try and break for 134.5, possible 135 here by the end of the week here, depending how weak the dollar gets against. Also with the pound, with the UK talks, Prime Minister Theresa May said some good stuff about the Brexit talks, so hence the reason why the pound is going back up. I mean, as we already looked at we'll look at the dollar index right now. We noticed that the dollar index is breaking back down. It's the third candle of this week on the daily chart. This is a third red candle on the daily here. You can see this was Sunday, right? Well, start of Sunday, Monday, then Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. So we can see where it's already headed. It's still pushing down. Like I said, if it breaks the 93 range, it's going to be going for the 92.5 range. And that will send USD pairs all the way back down. Doesn't matter. USD Jpy will probably be the only one that will try to tough it out because what's going on with Bank of Japan. That is it. On that, USD CAD and USD Swiss franc will end up being a strong sell for the rest of the week, which I already seen that. Okay, so USD CAD. Notice that USD CAD is starting to come back down. Well, it's pretty much been down. On a tight range on the bands here in the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, you can see that it's struggling above 129. It's been struggling above here, and it's just been consolidating right around here, 128, 125, 1282 range. Okay, let's look at USD Swiss franc. USD Swiss franc is just dropping right back down, hitting a critical resistance here on the 92.88, going back down to 98.4 now, looking at 98.0, possible 97. It's a possibility for his seeing this the way we already seen it already. Down, and this is probably going to create another downtrend going down. So that's just the way I see it. Same pattern here. Let's look at Euro JPY and GBP Jpy. Now, since Euro has been really strong this week, it's pushing Euro JPY all the way to the top. We'll probably see a 135, a possible 135 on Euro JPY. And it's already broken out on the daily band here. So that's the reason why I'm looking at the daily band. I'm looking for a possible 134 or possible price of 135, the way it's going right now. GBP JPY on the daily here, it's almost at 152. We're looking for 153, and you can see how it's already been creating this upside momentum. It's not really strong like Euro JPY is, but those Euro JPY is by far the strongest yen pair right now. Followed with GBP JPY. USD JPY is just consolidating around the 113 range, so it would be just a quick scalp for USD JPY until the Bank of Japan releases their stuff. I expect good stuff from Japan to where to send USD JPY back down, and it'll probably end up sending the pound and the Euro JPY back down as well. But that's just a prediction of what I see for right now. But I will give my final thoughts before I go to class. Australia is going back down. It's really tight range on the 4 hours. That already tells me there's going to be a tight consolidation for Australia. The 76 area possible, looking for the 76.4, 76.2. We'll look at the daily here. Okay, we can see where it's really struggling on this price here. It's struggling on this price. Don't look like, I don't really foresee it going any more higher than it is. And you can see how overbought it is here on a daily. And so it's been really struggling on this price here. So once the candle closes on the daily, you know, more than likely end up being a sell after that. The way it cannot even go any more further going back up. New Zealand. Oh, come on. New Zealand will be the last one to look at. You can see on the daily here, it's almost the same thing as the Australia. Okay. You can see the pin bars, the resistance on the candles here. Still trying to hit 70 again before it drops back. But what I've seen right now is just going to end up dropping back. Has not created enough upside traction to keep breaking a new higher price. I actually thought it was going to hit 71, which it didn't. Couldn't even break 70. Couldn't even break 75. 7,500. So now it's already down below 70. It's back at 69. So we're probably looking for a 69.5 to 69.0. Other than that, we got Trump speaking in an hour and a half here. The other important thing would be the gross domestic product for New Zealand and the Bank of Japan policy statement and the interest rate decision, along with their conference at midnight. So all eyes on Japan for tonight, especially throughout Tokyo sessions. So this is really going to be strong, especially if it's going to affect all yen pairs. So just because Euro JPY, GBP JPY, and USD JPY is on a strong uptrend, it'll end up sending it back down. depending on what BOJ has to say about it. But I do expect good stuff from them. And so other than that, I won't give my final thoughts until before I go to class later on tonight on what I fully see for the interest rate decision policy statement. And then the BOJ conference is going to follow through with that later on. And they'll probably end up sending the yen pairs back down. So be prepared for that. Other than that, that's all I got.